Guys, what's going on? It's Matty Collins back with another video here, and in today's video I'm super excited because we're going to be talking about the sexiest topic on the entire internet right now, which is codecs, bitrate, and storage options for the A7IV. Let's dive in. So if you guys clicked on this video, it's probably because you just picked up an A7IV or you're thinking about picking one up and you want to know what kind of quality you can get with these bit rates and codecs and things like this. So that's what the purpose of today's video is. Really quick before we dive in, I will link two videos here for you. Number one is a cinematic video that I shot with one of these codecs. And then the second one is just talking about why I switched from Canon to Sony professionally recently, and you can find both those videos here. The first codec we're going to be talking about is S-cinetone, and this codec shoots at H.265. So this is a new compression file type, and it's going to be super taxing on your system. So if you're used to a proxy setup, or maybe you have like a beast of a computer for editing, H.265 can be the way to go. A benefit of shooting this is that on your SD card or CF Express card, it's not going to take up a whole lot of space. So that is one benefit for this, and the quality is pretty similar to the next two that I'm going to be talking about. All right, really quick, if you guys are enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could just give it a thumbs up. It goes a really long way in helping my channel and helps me stay motivated to create content for you guys. Okay, the second codec I'm going to be talking about is going to be pre-programmed on my A7IV the majority of the time. So I will tell you guys right now that 90% of the time this is going to be the way I'm going. Why? It's like mid-level. It doesn't take up the most storage on my SD card and things like that. And also, it's going to be manageable for my computer to handle when I'm editing. So that's why I'm choosing this. It's also super high quality, and you don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, it's like a massive difference from the XAVC SI best quality codec. It's nothing like that. The difference, I think, is very marginal. With that being said, if you have all the storage options, you have an SD card that's V90, it's like can read and write at like 300 megabits per second, or you have compact flash express type A cards and you have all the money in the world to throw at those storage options, I guess why not? You can go for the XAVC SI codec, and the reason for this is it shoots at super high bit rates, and it's like the top quality that you can ever get. It takes like a still image every single time, instead of using like computing power to just like mimic that process. So yeah, you're getting absolutely amazing quality out of this camera, top notch. The only time you're really gonna notice the quality difference is in like moving objects and things like that. But yeah, if you have money for storage options and you want the absolute best quality, definitely use the SI. I personally won't be using it all that much. Last thing about the SI codec is that it's not going to be too taxing on your computer as well, because this comes in as uncompressed, like it's raw uncompressed. So because of that, it's going to be easier to edit on your computer. Okay, so that's all the codecs. One last thing I wanted to talk about was the color. So if you're shooting in any of these codecs, and if you picked up the A7IV, you probably know this, but you should be shooting in 10-bit 422 because the difference is truly night and day. I have a Canon EOS RP, it shoots 8-bit 420, and I've been trying to color grade that for the past year, and it's really annoying because the colors fall apart. And then the A7IV, now my very first time color grading it, I used the exact same color grading, like the same LUTs, and I just slapped it on. Whereas before, on the 8-bit, I had to drop it to like 25% intensity on that actual LUT. I can leave it at 100 and the colors look amazing. So there's just so much color retention when you shoot in 422 10-bit, and I highly recommend you do that. My hope for today's video is that I made codecs and bit rates simple for you. And I also hope I helped inform you to make a decision on which one you're going to choose. And I also hope I helped you just kind of be at ease, have peace of mind that all of these codecs, like whatever you decide to shoot in, are actually pretty phenomenal for quality. You bought the A7IV for a reason, and this thing is a beast. So anyways, that's that. One last thing, I just wanted to say a big thanks to a guy whose name is Matt. Who is Matt Johnson? The reason I say this is he helped me understand some of these bit rates and codecs, and when I was first getting this camera. I think he did it with the A7S III, but I'm pretty sure it's the same, or at least like 90% similar in terms of codecs and bit rates for the A7S III to the A7IV. So I just want to say a big thank you to him. And with that, that's the end of the video for today. I will see you guys very soon with more A7IV content. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Please be sure to check out my cinematic Shanghai shot on the A7IV, as well as my reasons for why I switched from Canon to Sony, and I will link both of those right there. Have a splendid day, evening, or night, morning, whatever it is, and we'll see you in the next one. Matty out. Peace and love.